Hello. Happy Sunday. It's me here in my kitchen. Just wanting to do the check back in after my trip. First time in 5 years going to White Tantric Yoga in Phoenix. So today is Sunday, March 20th. 2022, and I've been back for 1 week. Wow. They say with White Tantric Yoga, it takes 40 days for the energy to fully clear and kind of move through. And I can definitely say that I'm in that process right now. The trip itself was really amazing for me. Walking into the airport 4:30 in the morning, and everybody was like running to their plane because it's spring break or whatever. It was packed. And then experiencing airports for the first time with all the changes, and really feeling a lot in that experience. Mostly people's distance and kind of social distancing, literally. I was very attracted to all the humanity that I was witnessing, like the workers who, that's their life, they live there. There was a mother and a daughter, and they seemed to be on a long layover, and I just kind of sat near them and did some yoga in the airport because I was there for a long time. All in all, it was a little bit of the peeling of the onion, just kind of breaking me down. And then when I walked off the plane in Phoenix, it was just glorious, like sunny skies, and I just felt my flow come in online. And that was the best part of the experience, was really just feeling myself and not having my people, my family in my field, right there, and being able to experience my own energy and move and find flow again in an individual unit space. That was amazing. And then connecting with my dear friend, best buddy from college, who, we've been through hell and back, literally, mostly her, but really finding our connection and how flawless and ease-filled it was. And I love relationships that span over years, because you get to see how people grow and change, and how you yourself grow and change with that reflection. And it was so lovely to connect with her and her family, and just feel like no time has passed at all. So pure blessing to be with her. From there, I arrived on Saturday morning at the White Tantric lineup, which was hysterical. The first things that come like immediately were, I introduced myself as Jesseline, and that just happened. It was very natural. And I just think that that's like the dance I walk in this path, is whenever you have a spiritual name, and I view Tara as a spiritual name as well, but it's a different spiritual name. It's given by my parents. And so walking into the Sangha, feeling everyone, it just feels very clear that Jesseline is like who I'm showing up as. And that's part of this experience of being a teacher or a part of a community. It's like working with your duality and knowing that it exists, and honoring it and loving it and doing your best with it. The other aspect that came in really clearly was just like service immediately, walking in, and what needs to get done, I'm watching the door. It's like, so that's a part of this community that I feel so blessed to be a part of, something where it's a unified field. And that was definitely the biggest aspect that I felt in coming together with White Tantric. Was we had to go through the pain and the trauma and the challenges and the anger that had come up in the last 2 years, and we did it all in the first 15 minutes of starting the exercises and being in with each other in these lines and being with our partners. And I was amazed at how it all came up. Like in the room, there was people upset about the masks, and the facilitator holding that she had to enforce masks because of her own liability and her board's liability. And it was really painful to watch both extremes. It was really painful to watch people in their reactions and watching our own reactions, watching my own reactions. And the moment when the facilitator finally dropped into our heart, connected with someone. I mean, jumping off the stage, first of all, never seen a facilitator do that. Second of all, going into someone's space, touch it, like almost touching their body, very, I would just call it out of integrity as far as the teacher space. We all know that in Kundalini Yoga, we do not touch our students. So it was a big deal. And yet our community, the Sangit, the Aquarian energy held the field strong enough. And we got through those distractions. And once she dropped into our heart, the policing the mass let go, and we just were there, and we were in the process, and we were doing the work. And that's what I felt most of all was like the biggest importance, and the thing that had to come through most of all was, no matter what's going on in the politics, no matter what's going on in the drama, no matter what's going on in the distraction, does the energy flow? Does it work? And again, it was pure, magnificent energy working together and holding that space as a community. So I felt really blessed to be a part of that. And the partner that I had was a really beautiful man who has been in this lineage for years. And it was interesting to see kind of where he was coming from with this moderator, also with this facilitator. Sorry, she was very, he had his own history with her also. So in general, I'll just say that as we're going through these times, we are seeing people go through their own madness, and we all have it. And depending on the work that we do and like our commitment to our truth, it comes out in varying degrees. So there were many blessings in the experience, and most of all being with people who I've known for decades, and we share this path was really the biggest one. From there, going home and coming back into my life has been a huge adjustment. And it's not just coming into my life, but coming into my life with the awareness of going through the experience. It's hard to explain, but it's like I have transformed, and coming back into the life that I have now, there are a lot of things to clean up, clear up, move through, and they're heavy and hard, and it feels like it's even like more in my face than it was before I left. And that's part of these teachings. This gift is the technology. It's like we have to get into the dark. We have to go into our darkness, our attachments, our inability to see ourselves. We have to actually see it. We have to go into it, and then we can heal it. We can work with it. We can move it, and we can stay strong. So it's been a journey, and I'm praying for my family and all the ways that we are working through the karma that we have right now. So blessings to you today, and thanks for just all the support and seeing me in this journey was very important to me at this time, and I'm really grateful that I went through with it, and I'm still going through it. All right, Satnam, blessings, bye.